So in case anyone has been living under a rock, the Eurocup is happening and people are already excited about the FIFA World Cup that will be held in Qatar next year. Fans are already in a frenzy over these things and have begun their worshipping ceremonies. Now this isn't limited to soccer, as baseball fans, basketball fans, and even American football fans very much share the same level of enthusiasm for their selective sports. So much so that they preach their sporting sermons to other people. Not only that, they get angry when you don't share their same level of enthusiasm. Look, if you're a sports fan, good for you. But don't act like an angry vegan and force that interest on others. That is why you'll see these people blurting out titles like this.
Because I put up a topic on Facebook. Does it make a does do men does a man watch if a man doesn't watch sports, let's put it like this, because this question, if a man doesn't watch sports, play sports, or he'll rather watch a movie besides watch sports, or he'll rather watch Lifetime or LMN than rather watch sports, does it make him any less of a man?
Don't watch sports, I can't do it, bruh. I can't mess with you. Like, if you're not watching sports, the heck are you watching? As a man, sports is a way of life. When my wife tells me, babe, calm down, it's just a game, it's not just a game. Sports is a way of life, and if we lose, you lose a part of me today. Because if my team loses, you don't get to fool me. It has been scientifically proven that when a man's team wins, you sleep better at night. So when a man tells me, nah, bruh, I don't watch sports like that, the fuck are you watching, man? What are you watching? You watching cop dramas? You like Blue Bloods? You like to watch all them CSI shows? That's some women shit. You might as well turn on the Hallmark Channel. You Lifetime movie watching SOB? Can't do it, man.
Geno Smith's just not cut out for the pros.
Who said anything about pros? Dude plays for the Jets, right?
I don't care about sports.
Okay, what the hell is that?
Oh, sorry, that's I don't care about sports bot. He perfectly mimics human interaction, but just ended up being one of those guys who has to announce his ambivalence about sports all the time.
I don't care about sports.
That's funny, yeah, those guys are like robots.
Yeah, totally.
I don't care about sports.
Anyways, Geno fucking Smith.
I don't care about sports.
Wow. Okay, that's actually kind of annoying. Is that what he does all the time? He just derails conversation?
I don't care about sports.
Yeah, I guess he just wants everyone to know all of his strong non-feelings about sports.
I don't care about sports.
Why doesn't he just wait for a couple minutes till the conversation naturally changes?
I don't care about sports.
I don't know, he can't.
I don't care about sports.
Well, I have something to say. I don't watch sports. Yes, that program really isn't my thing. So I'll give you some reasons as to why I don't watch sports, and other people who don't watch them, you might be able to relate. The first reason why I don't watch them is because they're incredibly boring. Seriously, not only are they not appealing, but you do know how many times I've actually seen people play public matches only to see them end in a tie, especially when it's 0-0. It's like playing a game of tic-tac-toe. You essentially watch an entire game play out for nothing. The second reason is because all these sports fans do is complain during a game. Oh my god, how could he miss? What was that? That was a foul. That doesn't count as a goal. All they do is yell at the television screen, yell at an inanimate object like an asylum patient regarding the way an entire game is being played out, basically over something that they have no control over. Then another reason that ties into that is because I hate how they also yell at the TV screen with instructions as on how the players should play as if they were experts in the sport themselves. Just make a U-turn at the 47th line and pass the ball to Ronaldo at 69 kilometers an hour. Like, seriously, you fat nitwit. If you so solemnly want to be part of the game, get your fat ass off that couch and go join them instead of sitting around like a lazy retard. Then another reason that ties into that is how these fans will be in a bad mood and cry for days on end just because a group of people lost the game to another group of people. Like, seriously, get a grip. What's there to cry over? Then there's another reason why I don't like sports, and that is how violent they have become. Like, soccer has become the most violent sport because their fans will always cause riots and even destroy shit because a game doesn't play out a certain way. Did you know that a war once started over a soccer game? You didn't? Really? Well, let me give you a little history lesson. In the 1960s, Honduras and El Salvador were two countries that hated each other very much. Honduras is larger but has a smaller population, while El Salvador suffers from overpopulation with smaller territory. As a result, many El Salvadorians immigrated to Honduras. This sparked a lot of outrage amongst the people of Honduras. It became even worse in 1962 when President Oswaldo Lopez Arellano came to power. That is when a lot of crime and mistreatment of El Salvadorian citizens happened. This even sunk relations with El Salvador itself. On June 8, 1969, playoffs were then being held for the 1970 FIFA World Cup. After Honduras won the first playoff, massive riots erupted in the city. After that, the second playoffs happened when El Salvador won, and another set of riots erupted right after that, when Honduras fans went berserk. But the worst happened after the third and final playoff, when a riot turned Mexico City into a war zone. Extensive damage was done, shops were looted, a few people died, there were reports of rape, just gruesome. El Salvador accused the Honduras government of supporting the riots and demanded reparations. When Honduras refused, El Salvador closed the border and declared a state of hostilities with their neighbor. On July 14, 1969, El Salvadorian bombers, which were basically concealed passenger jets with bombs strapped to the wings, were the first to strike by bombing the airport in the capital of Honduras. Hours later, a ground invasion followed, and they managed to penetrate deep into Honduras. However, the attack lost momentum after the Honduras Air Force bombed airfields and oil plantations necessary for the war effort. After just 4 days of continuous fighting, the Organization of American States stepped in because they thought this was a completely stupid reason to go to war over, and they threatened El Salvador with sanctions unless they halted their attack. The El Salvadorian government then gave in and the war ended. The conflict was officially named the 100 Hours War, but it has been popularly labeled as the Football War. So the next time someone looks ugly at you for not cheering for the local sports team, call them out for their violent tendencies. So to all our sports fans, once again, just get a grip. It's just a game.
It's only a game. Why you have to be mad?